Hi there, welcome to this Kid. My name is Puntle Sekheja, We're back again with another video. It was the fourth game of the Betway Premiership for Stellenbosch versus Mamelodi Sundowns at the Athlone Stadium. The score was 1-0 to Sundowns. I got my analyst here, Usreji. What do you make of the game, sir? Do you feel like this win was important for Coach Miguel Cardoso?
Yeah, to be honest, the win was very important for the coach because Sundowns is a big team and is the 8-time champions, so they have to prove themselves. So they are still the champions. They're still playing. So I deserve lightly because Sundowns it wasn't on form today. Like Stellenbosch, I didn't know the game plan of both teams on Switzerland today. The game was too dry. Like really shots on target. Kibonite 3 first half. From first half, Sundowns will be left 3 on shot on target. Then Stellenbosch, I didn't see nothing. So the game of today, it was very dry, but at least Sundowns managed to manage 3 points because they need that 3 points. At least they were billion number one. We will see after game Kaiser Chiefs what's going on.
Yeah, it was a very scruffy game, a very boring game. Let's just put it like that. And I just feel like it was a game filled with emotions, man. You could see even after the last whistle how the players celebrated with the coach, man. It means something because there's been a lot of talks during the week saying the coach must go, the coach must be sacked, the coach is exposed because there's no Lucas Ribeiro and stuff like that. And there's no Mudau, and stuff like that. So I just feel like because of that, it was a very emotional game, and the player, the fans said that he should include Peter SHALULILE in the squad, and he included him and he scored. Well done to Peter SHALULILE for being the top goal scorer of the Betway Premiership in the 30 years of the inception of the PSL, surpassing Siyabonga Nomvete today. So what do you make of the game plan from Steve Barker of Stellenbosch?
Steve Barker, he's a brilliant coach. He's a great coach. The game plan, maybe it was good, but the emotions of the game, like the energy in the Lagos Stadium today, it wasn't that energy. I say Saturday game. It was the way the game was tried.
Yeah, it lacked a little bit of zest in it.
Yeah.
A little bit of flavor in it to show that you are the top 3 biggest teams in the country, because Stellenbosch was the top 3 biggest team in the country 2 seasons in a row. They've been to CAF Confed and stuff like that. But like I said to you, it was a game filled with emotions more than anything. You know, it was not a tactical game type of thing. It was a normal game. Sundowns dominated. The first half, the domination of the position was 78-22, something like that. And with that being said, there's nothing much to say about the game because there was not a lot of moments in the game except for the goal. Do you understand?
And, sorry, before the goal, the penalty is not the penalty, Mr. Ref.
Yeah, it was outside the box.
Yes, it was indirect free kick, but I bona handleless man, I just Mr. Ref. So if you know the referees PSL, they have to make a plan. They have to make the homework because.
But I feel like it's a thing that always happened because it's a common human error. He can't just say it's a penalty without thinking it's a penalty. Like, he thought it's a penalty because of where he was. You understand? If I'm like this, you understand? I feel like it happens. It's just that Minister Gayton McKenzie said there's gonna be VAR this season. Where is it, Minister? We're still waiting for it. These things can be perfected by AI only. Understand? Computer things, not human. It's a human thing. You know, every team in the PSL this season is gonna be robbed, one way or the other. It just means if you're not robbed on the day, you're lucky. You understand?
I got choice.
I don't think it was deliberate. You know, from afar, we thought while watching the game it was, until we saw the replay. You understand? The slow motion replay. We saw, no, man, this guy was outside the box. You understand? But with that being said, it's a good win for Mamelodi Sundowns. They are temporarily right now number 1 on the log with 10 points. 11 points. So we're waiting for Kaiser Chiefs and the other teams like Sekukuni. So we'll see about that. We'll see if the Glamour Boys will regain their top spot on the league. It's your boy Bontles and Fanama. It's been your Disky Fresh. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. Hey, welcome to Disky Fresh. My name is Bontle. It was the fourth game of the Betway Premiership. It was Mamelodi Sundowns going away to Athlone Stadium to fight against Stellenbosch FC. The score was 1-0 to Sundowns. Miguel Cardoso claiming a victory after a very hectic week for him, because of the talks of him being not a good coach, him being sacked and whatever. I got my new analyst on the show. He's a guest on the show. He will introduce himself. What do you make of the game, sir?
The game was very well.
Yeah.
The intentions was very clear from Sundowns from the onset that they have to come in, kill the game in the first half, so that from there what they have to do just to control the tempo of the game and manage the game properly.
Sure.
And if it was possible, I believe for them they were supposed to get a second goal so that they can consolidate their win going forward and making sure that at least when Chiefs closes the gap, the goal difference favors them. But so far so good. I believe Sundowns will come alright.
What do you make of the game plan from Steve Barker?
The game plan was not there. The game plan was not there. Stellenbosch was a bit flat today.
Yeah.
They didn't play to my expectations or the Stellenbosch that we know.
The counter
Counter-attack, the counter-pressing. We felt like in most cases they were losing possession of the ball. They were giving Sundowns more time to decide what to do around the area. So today they were a bit flat, but we know and believe in Steve Barker. So as time goes by, maybe there will be some changes, new introductions, the setup and everything. But for now, I don't even see them doing very well in the final.
Wow.
Yeah.
Against Pirates?
I don't know. They can
Not against Pirates.
They will never come out alive because right now I feel like there's still a lot of work to be done. And in some
rearranging.
Yeah, in some instances they are not factual when it comes to their attack. They are not combined as well. And even now you can see
There's no chemistry.
Yeah, even the way they win, it's not convincing. Yeah. So for now, we just have to wait and see how they improve along the way.
I like your point, because there's this thing of PSL teams when they win. As fans, we like to say, "Oh, Chiefs is back. Oh, Pirates is back. Oh, Sundowns is back." But results with not proper playing is a fluke. We can be because there's a score that can be 2-0 to. Let's say now it was 2-0 to Stellenbosch. But the game was controlled by Sundowns. But because of the result, we say, Sundowns beat. Sundowns was beaten by Stellenbosch because of the result, not the playmaking. And right now, Stellenbosch and Mamelodi Sundowns are not playing according to the way they were playing the past 2 seasons. I feel like they're a shell of their former self. But with that being said, what do you make of the game plan from Miguel Cardoso?
The game plan from Miguel Cardoso, man. He had to make sure that today he kills the game because
he had to
because if it got to a point maybe he drew this one or he lose this one, it was an airport.
Back to Portugal, Lisbon.
So today he had to make sure that he wins the game. He controls the game. Just that somehow the puzzles are missing. Your Mokwena, they are not on form. Your Reiners, they are not giving you what you expect. The only player you can say is a standout for now is your Sales. You see, and your who's that guy at the back?
Ronwen.
And your Ronwen. They're the ones that can give Sundowns that thing. But for now, they are still in patches. But maybe let's give them time.
I feel like in a very long time, it's the first time I see a Mamelodi Sundowns team that depends on their visual brilliance. For the first time in the history of me watching football for the past 10 years, when I'm understanding the game from your coach Pito's era, from your coach Rulani's era, Mangoba. It's the first time. It's the first time I see a Sundowns that relies on individual brilliance. And now we see that there are loopholes because there's no Lucas Ribeiro.
And that, they used to be a ball playing team, They dominate. They dominate position now, but there's no that, that combination play. Making sure that we are
the glue.
The glue. Something is missing right now. They are just playing the ball. They are defending. There's no direction. But sometimes the coaches they play differently according to the games. Some games they require you maybe to start on a low block and to do what. So always when it comes to them, it's always position play. But there's no use to play.
It's more quantity more than quality.
Yeah, without scoring goals. So for now it's all about they have the best quality. But if they were to be tested,
on paper,
to be tested by a real team, I'm telling you, they're gonna get.
I feel like we saw the loopholes against Pirates and Chiefs,
and they're still yet to lose more games. I'm telling you, Sundowns.
So what do you think, your prediction, where do you think, with the way they're playing right now, where will Mamelodi Sundowns end up? Be realistic.
It's a bit tricky there, but I can tell you maybe third position.
Because I don't see them winning the league.
They won. Not eventually any cup. I don't think they are lifting any trophy this season.
Because I feel like, do you think it's fatigue?
No, it's not fatigue. They have big name players, man. They have a bigger depth in the squad. So it's all about player management. And if you can get to see the Mr. Cardoso, he's one coach that doesn't believe in rotational of players. You know, he uses the same squad over and over again, not knowing what he's hoping to achieve. But maybe the vision is there, we don't know. But for me, it's not a matter of fatigue, because if you are playing for a big team like Sundowns, you know very well the games are gonna come thick and fast. So you have to make sure you're always on par, you know, and ready for every game.
No, that's a good point, man. That's a good point. So, what do you think of the man of the match?
Yeah, the man of the match, I was well deserved. That guy is very composed, man. I like his style of defending. He's very relaxed. He's one defender that you can never win the ball easier from him. You know, you have to make sure that every time he holds the ball, he knows how to work around the ball, which player to pass. So it's very rare to find him losing possession of the ball. So that's what makes him stand out for the
Because of the position of the ball, not because of defending.
Yeah, defending.
Can you see that guy winning against a Mahope and a Mabas?
No. he can never. Because now those are a different kind of players, man. Your Mahope is one player that you have. If you are a defender, you are marking Mahope, you have to be on your toes, because he's not in neutral position. He moves around the box. He goes on to collect the ball. So he's one player whereby you have to always be alert. So for now, Koza is not well tested, but let's see along the way when
because I feel like with what you're saying, because of his body language, I don't see him as a physical striker, like not a defender, like let's say Mbegezili Mbogazi, Mutobi Mvala. Kekana is also soft. I don't trust Kekana at all. I think Kekana needs a bodyguard, for him to perform, like a Musali Busa.
Yeah. And Musali Busa, even him, I don't trust him that.
You don't.
So Sundowns, I feel like defensively there's still a lot of work to be done, because from the previous years, we used to know them as the team that always has the best defenders. But for now, yes, they haven't considered goals. Maybe in the past 2 games against Pirates, they considered some silly goals, lapse of concentration, you see. So somewhere, somehow, there are loopholes. It's just that they are not well tested, you know. So let's see, maybe when they play CAF games, when they go international, maybe the second round of the league, how they will adapt to each and every team that is coming by. Because you can see even Pirates, they've got young players who are full of energy. You see, even the likes of Stellenbosch, your Marumo Gallants, your Magesi, they have that thing. So it's just a matter of keeping up with consistency and seeing if maybe for the next coming months they will be able to deliver what is expected from them. You see.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, the score was 1-0 victory to Mamelodi Sundowns, going away to the Athlone Stadium. It has been your Buntes Rajan and Fana Madlera, brought to you by